What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ShamarRaion, and this is Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, 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 yes. We finally got the game. You know what I'm saying? Woo! I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. But hey, look, before we get started, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you like the video and hit the subscribe button to join the lines today. Ultimately, the goal is 1 million subscribers, but you know, every milestone counts. So I would really appreciate if you guys can get me to 1,000 subscribers. You know, I really appreciate that. You know, this is my dream. I decided to chase it. So you know, let's get to it. Let's get to this horizon. Oh, I can't wait. Horizon has like the best graphics a game can have. Oh, okay, we gonna go ahead and put on that ink. Wait, I low key, I low key want to put it in Japanese. I ain't gonna even cap, but let's go with the English. HDR rendering. It's about to be so lit.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines.
Yo, this is lit, yo.
With her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now, I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Okay, this coming in lit already. Ooh, here we go. Now you already know the Hokage of the hidden Lion Village loves a challenge. What's the difference? Hard difficulty allows for challenging combat experience throughout the journey. Very hard difficulty offers a tough and demanding combat experience for those looking to test their skills. We're gonna hone our skills, not test them. Wait, what's this? Minimum HUD information. Look at the world to find your way. Okay, we definitely, yeah. Okay. Ooh, this graph is so beautiful. They went in on the graphics.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system.
I can feel the thunder in my controller.
That comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Laurel?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being told that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. That one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on.
It's beautiful, man.
Shall we? Alright, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, boy, these graphics is like
The ones in the sacred
a animated Disney movie.
Focus helps you see the ones we need.
So that's still the same. Up the hill. Bro, look at these graphics. Let's take a moment. Look how beautiful these graphics are, yo. Like, even the sound of the water, dog. Like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a $1.25 with y'all. Like, this game was worth getting, and we ain't even got into no combat or none of that.
bitter?
No, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea. Ground stained red. The light must be infecting the soil.
Yo, look at this. Like, look how red and colorful, like, the game is, bro.
Ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down.
I don't know who put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Yo. We out here in the jungle. We out here in my domain. I'm the Hokage of the Hidden Lion Village, you feel me?
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. Still
Oh.
blocks.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
Alright. Like, we about to enter into our first combat. Potentially.
Arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
Oh, they
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
they ate that machine dry.
We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
I'm gonna take this.
Alright. Now to craft some arrows.
Everything's still the same. Accidentally ate a
Arrow's
berry.
ready. There's a ladder, but can't reach it from here.
Girl, if
Well-placed arrow can't knock free.
you can jump and grab it. Like, what's up with people not reaching up and grabbing their hands? Oh, I could feel everything with this controller, bro. Like, all you have to do is just... Is bro coming? Come on, bro. Broski. Brody.
Goddess. What was this place?
I don't know.
I like how...
Transmission. The message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here.
Yo, a dead fox.
So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone.
I can't...
Some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals.
Though, this looks like the fox
Then people will get sick.
from Ghost of Tsushima.
Starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Alright, what's next? Oh, we popped open the trunk?
Find anything good?
A few supplies.
Oh, let's try this trunk right here. Oh, you gotta hold it. Yo, this feels so good to be playing this game right now, man. Find an entrance to the ancient ruins.
Light makes my throat itch.
I wonder is that it up there? Of course you wouldn't be able to jump. Telling you, boy, if I was in the game, boy, I'd be reaching up there. Okay, I'm gonna need all of this because I do got the game on ultra hard.
Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Instead, machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
To the scroll through machines components.
Side. It's a weak spot.
Right.
I'm ready.
Okay, concentrate.
All right. Come on, buddy. Oh, boy. And tear that up. Oh, buddy got a lot of juice in the tank. Oh, boy. Boy, if you sit down, I'm the Hokage.
Another one's coming.
All right. Bro, I dodge. Hey, bro, come on. Come on. Not on the beginning. Oh, great. And I have to start all the way back here again.
Another one's coming.
Okay, concentrate.
All right, I wonder if I can silent strikes. That's all I had to do from the...
So, after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
I can't believe I freaking died
Another ladder. Need to shoot off the lock.
on a beginning enemy. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta make it, you know, entertaining somehow. You know what I'm saying? The Hulk ain't nothing too hard for the Hokage. You feel me? All right.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Oh, that's water. But it hot me in.
To the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith?
What's this?
I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them.
I should be able to pry this open.
Open that bad boy up. All right, what we got in
Climbing
here?
gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
Ugh. What's that
Take
stench?
this.
Entire camp wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell.
Ooh,
Looks like
it's like some,
something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
whatever it was pretty big. What's this, poisonous gas?
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through.
Okay, how are we gonna do that?
Something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Bro's beard is more lined up than mine's, and I don't even have a lineup.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
What we got here? Anything?
Part of a machine could help fix the gears.
Metal shards is always good. Got a little knight here, a wooden knight. It's like a scarecrow of some sort or a target practice. All right, where's the rest of the supplies? Oh, over there.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
What's this? An approved version of Delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects. Also enables grappling to specific points. All right, let's craft it.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
The pull caster is a versatile tool that allow you to manipulate objects in the environment that have a graded pattern. Okay. Hold R2. Come on. Alright. There we go.
That worked better than I thought.
Oh, okay. So you have to. Gotcha.
Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. I have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
Let's see. Who was this?
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plan.
What is he from the future? But he got shoes and jeans on.
What's in this auditorium?
Guess we'll find out.
Why you can't slit it through there? Let's see.
I should open up my focus display and see what I can find. Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Grappling point. A supposed framework cable of supporting human weight can be grappled to in range. Alright. So there we go. The game literally telling me what to do.
Oh, that works.
That pull caster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Okay. Oh. To use grapple point, get within range and quickly tap X while in the air. That's handy. Why? Girl, why? All I had to do was press square. All I had to do was press square. While moving, tap, sprint, and join sprint to perform a long jump. Okay. Oh.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Oh.
There you go, girl.
Oh. I'm playing like a noob right now. Like they in a galaxy or something.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it, but when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is data corrupt. The playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
Why did the black guy start back and back when he didn't know what was going on, bro? I'm telling you, instance, man.
Give them a backup of Gaia. Their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. I just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Yo, I'm loving this so far, man. Everything about this game is beautiful. Like, look at that. Like, take a moment and just
We'll find a way.
enjoy the beauty of these graphics, bro. I'm ready for some combat. All right. Tap square. Triangle. Where to hook it though? Okay, am I tripping? I should be able to pull that, right? Oh. Thinking too much into it.
Be able to help you.
Show off.
Thinking too much into it. Alright.
I should be able to pull that thing out of the wall.
Oh, I was right. Survival instincts, man. The Hokage knows these things. Come on. Step aside, ladies and gents.
Creepier when we go.
Obviously, I'm not going to touch none of that stuff.
What is that?
We're gonna kill those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Hey. Hey, what was that, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't like to look at that, man.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. Okay. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight.
Alright.
I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
Okay, there's a track. Sit down. Alright, that one's down. Get my rock. Resources are always good in Horizon. Dang. Take that, buddy. Did he bury on the ground? Hey, you need to chill out doing all that. Get that out of here.
I've been meaning to mention. I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, buddy, cut clean.
Time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
I like the look, man. She hating. She hating, bro. Do you, King? Oh, somebody left around some shards. I'll take the shards. What's up in here?
Looks like there was a barricade here. Machines must have broken through.
Hey, machines take no prisoner. Ooh, I'll take it. That's always useful. You'll just receive a small health potion. Health potions take time to drink, but refill your health instantly and can overheal past your max health. What are these? They look like the things from Code Lyoko.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
Yes, loot everything.
Good idea.
To craft a blast trap, hold down the direction pad, open your hunter's kit, and navigate to the blast trap.
I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them.
Alright.
I can use this. Okay.
There we
Should
go.
have what I need to craft a trap.
Alright. Go ahead and loot this, get everything, man. And make one more. Alright. The mechanics and how everything works in this game is so smooth. How did I know to go in straight into crouch? It's Scourger. Come on. Come on. There we go. Woo! Woo! Boy. Took that boy up out of there. Hit him with that heavy strike. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Come up here. What's that? Wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? I don't like that. Oh. There we go. Jeez, I wish you would have told me that earlier.
We're clear. That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger.
New data text log.
Gotta climb up.
Should be able to climb here. Jeez, girl. Right here. Easy. Too easy. Hey, chill out, man. Chill out, environment.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Buddy, like, I ain't got time for all this, man. What weirdness have you brought me into?
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl.
What's that? What kind of weapon?
After you.
Blast lanes, large bombs that affect large areas. This weapon fire frost bombs. Use them against enemies to build up to the frost brittle state. When in the brittle state, enemies are more vulnerable to impact damage. All right, let's progress.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Oh, okay.
Good. Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great.
Yeah, great, man.
One of those machines. I could try throwing a weapon on it.
Switch weapons by holding L1 to bring up the weapon wheel. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, we're not gonna do this. Jeez. Oh boy. Okay. All right then.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah, okay.
Those places I've been these last few months.
All right then.
There were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Farrow launched them. No. It was worse.
I just took a L there. Might just have to cut that out. All Alright.
Wow.
I thought that thing was gonna fire off like a cannon.
It looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium.
Awesome.
Imagine going up to the
Machines
stars
tore
in
right
that.
through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in focus to keep track of them.
Alright. Let's make this simple and easy. And get you up out of there. Come on. Come on. Closer. Got him. What you thought this was? What did you think this was? Alright.
There's a ladder in the back.
Let's go ahead and shoot that down. Get up here. Wait, what's that noise? Bro, what is that? Oh, nah.
3 of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
Yeah.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
We'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
There she goes, bro.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out.
All right, we in this now. Let's do this.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Let's just go ahead and take you out. I don't like leaving enemies like that just to be around for no reason. Like, if I can get you up out of there, I'm gonna take you out.
Maybe I should stick to my spear for now. Save some ammo.
Fine. Yeah. Where am I? Where am I? Huh? You can't find me. I'm the predator. I'm the Hokage. What did you think this was? What did you think this was? Now look at you. Dead. Out of there. Alright. Alright. Okay, come on, wall. Told you, I'm the predator. I run these jungles out here. I'm the Hokage of the Hidden Lion Village. What did you think this was? Yeah. When a game is on the hardest difficulty, which I learned from the first Horizon, is that silent strikes is your best friend.
Can get me up to the tower.
Silent strikes is your best friend. Like, oh, I just gotta shoot it down. Like, you got a silent strike, bro. Saves you ammo, saves you resources. Alright, where are we going from here?
Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Tap circle to drop from the climb point. Why would I do that? Ouch. Okay, let's do that again.
Got it.
Okay then. Bro, the climbing this is so beautiful, man.
Sounds good.
Like, look how fat, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Halo is a G. Alright.
The storm's getting bad.
Wanna get this?
So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and leaving acid everywhere. Great.
Alright, where are we going from here? Ice.
Made it.
Uh-oh, come on.
That was close.
I like how I just have to point in the general
The next.
direction to jump. Like, if it's a little further away like this, then you have to actually press X. Or you can just move in that general direction and she'll jump. Woo! Oh! Alright.
Nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
Right. They trying to take us out. But we the Hokage. And we got up there just like that.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin.
Sounds easy. Alright.
Oh, great. No machines in my way.
Come on. Come on. So you gonna go exploring or what? Come on. How did this man even see me? Dang, I missed my critical strike moment. Oh, the God, this isn't good. Oh! Get up. Girl, what are you doing?
Got this place to myself now.
Yeah, I'm the Hokage. We should have this place all to ourselves, right? Guess I'm full on that.
Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
Oh.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables.
Of course.
I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them.
Y'all thought it was gonna be that easy?
Now, how to get up the tower?
Okay, that looked like it was promising to climb.
Scanning with my focus could help here. If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift.
Alright. That's all I had to do? Okay then. All right. Oh, right here.
Okay, the creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick.
All right, let's hurry up. Come on. Girl, what a game.
This should be
All right, we almost there.
there. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it.
All right, I gotta just shoot it. All right, did that do it?
I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an
See.
ancient rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below.
All right,
Maybe Rob was right. I'm turning back now.
come on. We almost up there. Come on, up. Come on. There you go. Swing, climb. Where are we going from here? think we gotta... Oh, just drop down. Okay. Take all that.
Almost there.
Come on, up the ladder. We almost there.
There's the other connector.
Go ahead and shoot this. That should do it. Oh. Girl, we gotta go. Yo!
Annie, where are you?
I knew it was one more.
She missed the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. Okay, what's that weak spot?
Alright, where's the weak spot?
Sack's full of acid. I should target it first.
Ooh, what?
Acid.
Come on. Come on. What's up, ugly? Oh, I'm out of... Hold on. Let me hold on, time out. Let me... Whoa! Get up. They knew. They already knew to put healing or here. Jeez! Get out the fire! Come on, get out the fire. What's in here? Alright, come on. Come on, ugly. Come on. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Come on. Come on, ugly. Come on. Of course. Come on, get up. That still hit me? Come on, make the supplies. I wonder. Miss me. Take that.
There. Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Oh, come on with the slitting around and stuff. My aim is not the greatest. Come on. There we go. Come on. Miss me. Come on. Boing. Come on. Boing. Boing. Moving so fast, man. Oh boy. This man playing, man. Come on. Got him. Sit down, boy. No Hokage. Oh, he still ain't dead? Bro, just die.
Damn it, he broke free. I gotta take this thing down fast. Trap maybe, frost ammo.
Can I make it him?
Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Oh, he tripping. Hey, bro. Hey, chill out doing that. What is this?
Let's see what this can do.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Oh, dodge is on point. What's this? What is he doing? Where is he? Come on. Yeah, come on, take that. Yeah. Bro, keep shooting.
It's dead. Finally.
Jeez. Nah, bro, keep shooting, bro.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
Yo, when y'all get that weapon, bro, just let it rip. Alright. Jeez, boy, that fight took a minute. Bro, as soon as y'all get the weapon, bro, just hold R2.
Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Bro, I think we like an hour into the game. And this is still the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Please be here. It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travestate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
Thou shalt not steal. Hit us with one of the 10 commandments.
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a tape, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
Bro, when we gonna get to a save point? Like, I'm an hour into the game.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast, and whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Okay, that's Liddy. Can I actually...
it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane. That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you.
Bro, can we save the game?
Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Man, this game is so beautiful, yo. Everything looks like a movie.
One night, for less than half a minute, glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that, we left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Is that a statue of me? That's new.
Girl went from being called an outcast to a champion. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut the part right here. I think we about an hour in, but hey, hope I was somewhat entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cutscenes in this. I try not to talk through them, but hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe below to join the lines today. Please subscribe, hit the like button, support me. The road to 1,000 subscribers, ultimate goal, road to 1 million. Peace. Catch y'all in part 2.